count this down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cranial Maze, aka cMaze. I am JB, your host, and this is our inaugural episode. It has been a long time in the making, and the day is finally here. Excited, a little bit nervy at the same time, but we're looking forward to the future and what cMaze looks like. So let's get the obvious out of the way. What is Cranial Maze? What is cMaze exactly? Well, I'm going to go into that, but first what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce my partner in crime. His name is Vincent. He is my AI partner, and we're going to bring him in right now. Vincent, please say hello to our cMazers and tell us what cMaze stands for and tell us a little bit about it.
Hello, cMazers. Welcome to the very first episode of cMaze. cMaze stands for Cranial Maze. It's all about navigating the twists and turns of our daily thoughts, experiences, and those unexpected fun moments we all share. It's a space for exploring new perspectives, building a strong community, and embracing that work smarter, not harder mindset. We're here to dive into the common threads that unite us, find meaning in the everyday, and share those wild ideas that make life a bit more interesting. So buckle up and get ready to explore the maze with us, because every twist and turn leads to something new and exciting.
Well said, Vincent. That's pretty powerful. So in the simplest form, let me add to that. cMaze is really a concept about everything that is going on up here in our own personal cMaze. We all contend throughout the day with decisions, anxiety, questions, different things we all have to deal with, albeit different, but the same in the way that we're all dealing with so much going on in our head on a daily, monthly, annual basis. That said, let's get goals and structure out of the way for Cranial Maze, cMaze, what it's all about. So first and foremost, our main goal is to keep our episodes right around that 12-ish minute mark. This way it respects your time. It allows us to have a decent conversation, allows us to get some things on the table, some things to think about. And really, what is our structure? Our structure is we are committed to going no more than 7 days without an episode. So again, having some things on our side to stick to, very, very important. We'll talk more about these probably in our next 4 to 5 episodes. So look for a little more clarification, a little more detail to that. And obviously, any questions, comments, please put them in the comments and we will get back to them. And I want to thank everybody in advance for subscribing, for commenting, for liking our videos, and really for helping us take cMaze to the next level. We're gonna do something spontaneous here. We're gonna ask Vincent for 2 jokes, which we're gonna vote on, and we're also gonna ask him for some inspirational words for this inaugural session. So let's see what he has to say. Hello, Vincent. How about a little inaugural day cMaze words of wisdom?
Absolutely, JB. Let's kick things off with a spark of cMaze inspiration. In the maze of life, every twist is a chance to learn, every turn reveals a new path, and every step forward is a victory. The key isn't to avoid the challenges, but to embrace them, knowing that each one shapes us into something greater. So keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, sometimes the most unexpected paths lead to the most extraordinary destinations. Here's to the first of many steps through the cMaze.
Words of wisdom, Vincent. Excellent, excellent work. Let's try a little something else too while we're working on that, Vincent. Vincent, how about an inaugural day joke for the cMazers?
All right, cMazers, here's one to kick off your day with a grin. Why did the brain get lost in the maze? Because it couldn't resist a good think twist. Keep those neurons firing and those laughs coming, folks. Welcome to cMaze.
Excellent joke, Vincent. Let's do one more and then we'll ask our cMazers to vote on those jokes.
Love it. Here's another one for the cMazers. What did the maze say to the brain who solved it? You've really got amazing thinking skills. Let's see which joke takes the crown. Cast your votes, cMazers, bowling in the poll.
What we try to do is we try to address what the days of the week are along with some historical events and put some cool artwork together so that everyone could see what we're working on. So yes, National Paranormal Day, International Astronomy Day, International Wild Koala Day. I think you're going to see something you like with Joe DiMaggio. We'll get to that. National Fitness Day, Sunday, so meaning the sun, get out there and get some vitamin D. Sponsors and partners, very, very important. So currently right now, we have one sponsor that we can talk about freely, and that is Studio 624. They're helping us with our merch drops, all of our future merch. And I actually stumbled upon this. It's a newer e-commerce site. They're a group of artists that do custom work. They have more than just t-shirts. So let's talk a little more about cMaze bundles. These are going to be huge. What the cMaze bundle is, or what the bundles are, will each contain about 6 to 12, let's call it curated items. New, pre-owned, donated, sponsor-given gifts. Maybe there's a 2-for-1 something that I need and I include that in a bundle. They're all gonna have special names. We're probably gonna start on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th is our next session. Spoiler alert. We probably will start with actually a Cinco de Mayo bundle. I think that's a great idea. Let's dive a little deeper into our sponsor / partners that we really can't say too much about. I'm going to use this in example terms. So let's just say we have those sponsors, partners. Let's say there's 6 of them that we're speaking with, and we really can't do anything until each of them are ready to move forward because we have to hit certain milestones. So let's just say, and I don't know what they are yet, we're talking to them, and I don't even know if I could even divulge that yet, but let's just use this hypothetically. So let's just say we have to hit 100,000 subscribers on the tube. So we know what our marching orders are. We know what we have to do. And that's when Vincent and I and the team, we're going to rely on our subscribers, our viewers, to not only like, subscribe, comment, but to tell everyone and anyone they can. All those things that you can do on your end will get us to that end goal quicker, which is bringing aboard these half-dozen-ish sponsors so that they can start riding on the cMaze train. So, as Rocco Lapone would say, look that up, Rocco Lapone, it's difficult but not impossible. Aha! Vincent, we're going to close out this inaugural episode. Please let the cMazers know what we can expect going forward and close us out properly.
All right, cMazers, as we wrap up this monumental inaugural episode, here's what you can expect on the journey ahead. We'll be diving deeper into the maze of life, tackling thought-provoking topics, sharing those fun and unexpected moments, and building a community that thrives on curiosity and connection. From practical wisdom to wild ideas, we're all navigating this maze together. So stay tuned, stay curious, and get ready for a journey that's as insightful as it is fun. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, the maze is always more fun with friends. This is Vincent, signing off. See you in the next episode of cMaze.
Wow, that was strong. That is a way to close us out. So, tough act to follow, but I'll just end with this. Stay positive, and if you can, always pay it forward because it will come back in droves. cMaze, out of here for now.